Dual stream. Generate a vertical crop version for the short speed. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. I do need to look for ways to make shorts that don't involve me getting in front of the computer and making them. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the slab. This is as much as a map as I got. I kind of don't care about getting that cocoon. I think it only has like 2 rosaries in it or something. Right now, I have actually gone into the slab. I went into the slab a little bit, but I haven't been captured. So I ended up going to the putrefied ducts, getting the key of apostate, and yeah. Now I'm just running through the slab, and I'm running through it. That's the thing, is that if you get captured, you get like the keys of the indolent and the heretic right away, but you have to wait. You have to wait so long in order to get the key of apostate. So it's better to actually get captured, kind of. Oh, what? Why did the... There we go. Now we have the key of the the key of the heretic. I can't speak today. Hoping y'all are having a good night. So yeah, this is a filler content stream. You know what? I will actually go back and I will go and get that cocoon back, only because I didn't actually complete the puzzle over there, and I kind of want the reward, even though it doesn't matter, because I mean, at least I think it doesn't matter. Is it? It's a mask shard, isn't it? Mask shard would be nice to have. Specifically switching to Wanderer Crest to do this, because it's easier to pogo with the Wanderer than it is with the Reaper, especially when I have to do fast, rapid pogos. Oh my god, I missed that. That's great. Not sure where he went. He was, but I don't have any string cheese for him, so he's gone. Before you think that you can wall jump on that wall, you can't. In fact, that ceiling actually pushes you down even more, which is kind of bullshit. I do need to get better at pogoing, to be honest. To be honest with you. And there we go. There's the mask shard. Yay! Not sure how much it really matters, but we'll see. In any case, I pretty much have every map of the area. I have the wisp thicket up here, but I haven't explored it a lot. But I have the wisp thicket. I don't think I need to explore a lot of it. I think I need to find the exhaust organ in bile water. I think that's what I have to do, but I don't need to do that right now. I do have the hive steel needle. If any, I kind of just, honestly, I'm just going to get all of the melodies, and I'm going to see if after that I can access chakra. But yeah, I kind of left off on it just because I wanted to show you, I wanted to show myself going through the slab, even without getting captured. But it's like, I'm in here, but for some reason, I'm in here, but I can't seem to find a way out. What is that? Like, there's an entrance there. It shows on the map that, like, yeah, there's an entrance there, but why the fuck is it blocked off? Well, I have the key of the heretic now, so I can get the fuck out of here. So yeah, it's right now it's killing time. Over the top, over the top. Right now it's killing time. Because I'm still not quite at the point where I can show you. I mean, like, I guess the slab is technically new content showing you that fight, but without Hornet being naked, I probably could have refrained from exploring the slab as much for more content, but I guess it really wasn't worth it. But hey, you're here now and you're watching me do more filler content, trying to get to the thing that I need to get to. Those high halls. We need to go to high halls. There's a gauntlet in high hall. Actually, the thing is that I can... go to bile water because I do have the purity wreath, so I could go to bile water and get the ruin tool so that I can get the silk shot. But I don't need the silk shot with the simple lock. Simple key. The other simple key is being sold by the merchant, and I can buy it from her at any time. And the only thing I need left to open is the entrance to the deep docks, which I don't need to do. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, and I'm actually glad I got to show this off, this game had an update. It had an update on the Switch version too, where now it shows you how many rosary strings you have without actually showing you having to go into your menu and finding out what it is. And the notification of your rosary strings is a notification to let you know, hey, yeah, that's what this contraption does, without me having to fuck around and find out. That would have been much more helpful when I first started playing this game, instead of just being like, sure, I'll put my rosaries into it. Oh, I got more rosaries for it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Fuck you. That was Bogosity. I only have one mask. I get to collect treasure for it. And Pale Rosary Necklace. This don't you get the Rosary Cannon in here? Probably would have been better if I had the magnetite brooch on. God damn it. Rosary Cannon. I have 3 Silk Eaters. Let's just get that silver one. Silver Rosary collected. And now we just use the Silk Eater to get it all back. Yep, we're doing that. That is what we're about. I don't really have a lot of rosaries to spare for the Rosary Cannon, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to refrain from using that. All right, High Hall's Gauntlet. Let's go. Where boys get made into men. Oh god, these guys. Oh, I'll take a seared organ, sure. I actually kind of forgot I was hunting organs for the Huntress. Fuck. What are the name of those guys in Dark Souls 3? That's what this dude reminds me of. Him with his freaking light baton just shooting light balls at me. I never came across a second sentinel, but I don't think I need to. Oh my god. God, come on. Alright, and now two big dudes. Alright, yep. High Hall's gone. Alright, so... Dang, the High Hall's gauntlet. You know, people on the internet complain about that gauntlet, and so far I have not died once to that gauntlet on stream. Not that I'm trying to throw shade at anybody, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If anything, Trobio gives me more trouble than that freaking gauntlet. Trobio! That's another dude who I have to fight him next. He's the next one. I think if my theory is correct, I shouldn't need to explore any more maps of the area other than the cradle in order to fight Chakra. So I just need to get a map of the cradle. That's all I got to do. Where do I go to fight Trobio? And yeah, I have all these side quests, but yeah, I mean, oh, actually, Balm for the Wounded, that does get me a mask shard, I think, which would be nice to have. Do I go to the Grand Bellway? No, we gotta go to Songclave. Songclave. What is the greatest foe to a Smash Brothers melee player? Deodorant. A shower. Actually, since I have rosaries, do you have something for me to buy? I have rosaries, but not enough to buy anything. That's a rip. But that's okay, because none of that is really needed. This one enemy in the game is always the most interesting one to me, because he actually is reading a map. He has a map of the place, and he's just like, oh, where do I go next? And then someone comes along just nope, you're not the hero, you're not the protagonist. It's like, even though these dudes are like possessed by the haunting, they still have some kind of awareness to a certain degree, like an awareness of like what to do, where to go, like they still like. And the thing is that we still see it with some NPCs like that butcher, you know. I'm not exactly sure how I got here. Hopefully I won't have to figure it out again. Hopefully I'll actually be able to beat Trobio pretty convincingly. Oh yeah, coming from Grand Bellway. So we'll do that. It's time to fight again. Trobio! Oh yeah! Toriyama! Ah. Torobio! I love this faggot, but I hate his attacks. Oh god, again? You're doing Tornado Kirby again? Ah. Oh! This fucking guy. This fucking guy. He's certainly a fucking guy. Trobio! Which means I can now get the melody of the Vault Keepers. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad that Trobio kicked my ass the first time I fought him, because now I don't struggle with him, as is evidenced by the way that I kind of wrecked him there. I kind of wrecked him then and there. Oh, a secret passage through the temple. Am I meant to go that way, or like, I feel like I've been down this way before, or maybe I haven't been. Oh god. Piece of garbage. Piece of garbage. Hopefully I didn't just go into a freaking detour that I didn't need to go into. Because I just need the memory of the Vault Keeper, the memory of the Cogwork Core. Okay, there's nothing up there. Or the Architects, I guess. Let's go. Okie dokie. Where is that leading me to? Nah, let's find out what this is first. Ahaha. A good old goodie that I don't need. Oh yeah, the High Halls. Or the Grand Bellway. Yay. So I can go back up because I do need to go back up and I need to go back in there and I need to go through the vaults. I do also need to go up there through the Whispering Vaults, through with the Purity Wreath, and I need to get the Twisted Bud. That's another thing I do need to get. Not right now, but eventually. Oops. Well, whoops. That was a big rip. Where am I going? I am going this way. Oh, I'm going this way. Oh, I'm going this way. Fuck. Should have known better. I like traversing through dark organ areas where I can't see shit. All right, I got the melody of the Vault Keepers. Now I have to go back up. Oh, hello. So far, that's like been the only projectile I can't really deflect in this game. Oh, I just blocked myself off. Oh! Mask Shard. If I find a third Mask Shard somewhere along the way, then I'm going to do the Balm for the Wounded quest to get the extra Mask Shard. It would be nice to have 8. it would be nice to have 8 masks before getting to the end of whatever the fuck this is. Before going for the end objective, it would be nice to have present yourself. So Billy apparently tells me that he's been playing Expedition 33.
Da, fenestra.
So it got me thinking, man, Expedition 33 must be a really easy game if Billy's playing it. And he basically told me, yeah, I play it on bitch made mode. And like I can switch back and forth between the difficulties so that like I'm not struggling at this part, but at this point but this is also not too easy at this part. It's like so like Billy wants selective difficulty. He's certainly a gentleman. Billy and I are just not alike at all in that regard. Just, he wants to play a video game just for petty pleasure. I play video games as learning experiences. We are not the same. The spool extender. I mean, not that that matters, but it would be nice to have. But it doesn't matter. So the cog heart. Again, put in the cog heart where it is also doesn't matter. Any silk abilities? Nah, none of the silk abilities matter either. None of the tools matter. Although for fighting chakra, the silk shot might matter, because like that's the thing that I really want. I personally really want to have the silk shot and just because that gun is me. That gun is me, and I just need that part of me in order to face chakra with it. And the ruin tool is in the weave nest over in the southeast of Vile Water. I almost called it Vile Water because that's what it is. It's vile water. So you know what? While let's take a detour to Vile Water to get the ruin tool. The detour to Vile Water to get the ruin tool. Then we go to Mount Fae. That'll do good for filler content. You're here for the filler. You're here to watch every fucking episode of Naruto of them rebuilding the village after it was destroyed by pain. You get to watch through all 60 hours of that filler. God, I'm actually glad that that's I've never actually watched Naruto. I just heard that is pretty much an unacceptably long filler arc. Like 30, it's honestly, it's not as bad as Bleach's filler arcs, where the filler arcs are blatantly in the middle of another arc. god. That... I have not... Can I actually look up where the weave nest is before I go exploring? Okay. Weave nest. Not the Absalom, it's the Merglin. Okay, it is down there in the way that I'm going. Basically the way that yeah. So I'm going the right way. As much as I hate BioWater, this area probably has my favorite song in the game's soundtrack. And it's a crime that this area has really good music. It really is. There we go. There's the ruined tool. That's all I needed to come here for. What was I talking about before? Before I was talking about BioWater. It was something really good I was talking about. I need to know. The detour to bio before I go exploring. Okay. Where the filler arcs are blatantly in... I was talking about filler arcs in anime. Okay. I was talking about how I get so upset with Bleach. I'm so upset with Bleach. I actually didn't finish watching Bleach specifically because of the way that they handled their filler arcs. Because hey, here's the arc that you're going, like the freaking Espada arc where they're in Hueco Mundo and they're trying to rescue Orihime from the biggest, baddest freaking hollows in the world. And it's moments like these I wish I had the fast travel song. So it's like for the uninitiated, you like, because it was the Espada arc. The Espada arc honestly is the best arc in Bleach. It really is. I'm like, but then in the middle of the arc, after Ichigo kills Grimmjow, which by the way, they split it into two different arcs. That's how they fucking handle their filler. It's one arc, but they split it into two, and that's how they handle their filler. And it's bullshit. It's really bullshit. Because Ichigo goes and kills Grimmjow, like this one big Espada dude. He's like one of the top 10. And then After Grimmjow dies, we get 2 episodes worth of his backstory after he had already been killed. Yeah, that makes about as much sense as it sounds. We're gonna have 2 episodes worth of lore for a character who already died, who isn't even a major character. He's just a freaking one-off villain. And then the next season started with last time on Bleach. Ichigo and his friends went to Wako Mundo to go save Orihime. There, Ichigo met Grimmjow and they battled together, and Ichigo came out victorious. That story is actually pretty cool, but we're gonna take a break from that story for a little while. And I'm just like, so they just came out and just said it. They just said, we're going to take a break from that story, and here's a filler arc. Like, okay, dude. And I sat through that fucking terrible-ass filler arc with that obnoxious princess character who I did not like, and who nobody liked. It was an arc that nobody liked, nobody asked for, nobody wanted it. The way they handled it was terrible. And then when it was done, hey, by the way, here's the Espada arc. And it's like, hell yeah, we're actually getting back to the Espada arc. Cool. The second Espada arc kind of leaves it ambiguous as to, like, is this arc still going? Like, what's happening with it? And then it does the same thing. It goes back to a filler arc when it was just getting good. And by just getting good, I mean nothing happened. It wasn't really anything getting good. It was just like, hey, Ichigo was getting his ass kicked, and all of the guys were getting their ass kicked, but then they get bailed out by all of the squad captains in the Soul Society. They just come in and they bail them out, and then that's the end of the arc. I forgot I needed craft metal. I completely forgot about that. I'm such an idiot. Can't believe I just wasted all that time, and I completely forgot I needed a craft metal. That's great. Can't believe I just fucking did that. Alright, Cogwork Core it is. But yeah, they cut off the second Espada arc, and it's like, okay, where are we getting with this? Like, can we go somewhere with this? Nope. You get another filler arc. And not only is it just another filler arc, the princess, the obnoxious princess who nobody liked, returns, and there's a second arc with her. And then that's when I stopped watching Bleach. And then I said, I'll come back to it when this filler arc is over. Like, I'm done watching Bleach fillers. I've already wasted so much time watching Bleach filler. Not only did I just watch the thing is that I used to like anime filler because, like, my first experience with anime filler was the Orichalcos arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's actually my favorite season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the frickin' Orichalcos arc. So I figured, hey, more content, yay, but it's like, so what if it slows the plot down? I'm getting something good out of it. Bleach was, you never get anything good out of the filler. Like, Bleach fillers are terrible. They're awful. They're god-awful. They're irredeemably awful. And it's not just because... It's not just because of the format of, like, how they handled it. It's also just because, like, the filler arcs are just really bad. I think I want to have the Wanderer Crest for this one. They're just irredeemably bad. They're just irredeemably bad bad filler arcs. Where it's like if Yu-Gi-Oh ever did that. If Yu-Gi-Oh ever did that, if Yu-Gi-Oh ever introduced the Orichalcos arc by saying, hey, we're going to take a break from the story for a little bit, I would have been like, okay, that was really stupid, but at least this filler arc is cool. Like at least I'm having fun watching it. But no, with Bleach, it's just misery. And like I said, I swore off watching Bleach until the filler arc was done, and then I just never went back to it. Although I suppose it's not too late. I could always go back to Bleach whenever I want. I probably have the time to do it. But it wasn't just that the princess arc was really bad. It's just that Bleach had another filler arc. It was the Bount arc. I believe that's technically what it's called. It's without getting too much into the nitty-gritty details about it. The thing that made this arc irreparably bad was the fact that is the way that it ends. And the way that it ends is the main villain gets killed by Ichigo, run through with his sword. And then there's this long suspense between like did Ichigo really kill him? Like what happened here? What's going on? And the main villain says, Ichigo, bye. And then disappears into dust. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That is literally how it ends. And I don't use the word literally to mean seriously, if that's seriously how it ends. No, it literally ends that way. As in, when I say that the dude was run through with Ichigo's sword, and then he says, Ichigo, bye, and then crumbles, then he explodes into dust, and the filler season is over. I mean, yeah, that's how the season ended. Ichigo ran the main villain through with the sword, and then he said, bye, then exploded into dust, and that was the end of it. I'm not kidding, I'm not exaggerating, I mean it literally. A lot of people like to use the word literally as a ubiquitous term for like, no, I seriously mean it, man. Like when people say it's literally 1,000,000 degrees out, it's like no, it's not literally 1,000,000 degrees out. That's not how that word works. Oh my god. Fuck. Come on. Okay, at least he didn't do double damage. I thought he does double damage with that attack, and he doesn't. And I just couldn't believe that the filler arc ended like that. I just couldn't believe that I'm watching a show, and it's like it was basically the first time I was ever watching a fucking show and going, why the hell am I wasting my time watching this? And it left me so scarred. So much so that when one of my buddies, when I was telling him that I was watching Rurouni Kenshin, I know I was late to the party on Rurouni Kenshin. I was late to the party on Rurouni Kenshin. And it's like, yeah, I told him about like that's what I was watching, and it's like, yeah. So how far are you in it? And it's like, well, I just finished the Shishio arc, and he's like, oh, then you're done. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're done. You don't need to watch any more of it. Like, the rest of the show is just filler. You can skip it. And I took his word for it. And to this day, I still have not watched the end of Rurouni Kenshin, which is probably a good thing. So all of you who are mad at me, going, oh man, you didn't watch the part where Kenshin gets married to the girl whose name I forget. I legit forget her name. Kaoru, I think her freaking name was. I don't fucking remember. I don't even remember this bitch's name. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, but the Orichalcos arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's overhated. And by overhated, I mean literally the only person who didn't like the fucking Orichalcos arc was Lil Karibo, the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. And because he said it in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, suddenly everybody hated the Orichalcos arc. Which is fucking retarded. And soy boy Lil Karibo would be offended if I called him retarded. And it's like, good, be offended. Because that's a retarded opinion, and you should feel retarded for having said opinion. I feel retarded right now not being able to solve this fucking puzzle. The difference is that I don't get offended when someone calls me retarded because I act retarded all the time. Oh my god, is that... Oh, yay! I did it! I did it! I did it! I didn't do it, I did it. Honestly, I feel like there should be a hint to solving this puzzle, but there doesn't seem to be a hint to solving this puzzle. It just feels like it's trial and error. Okay, that looks like that fits. Trial and error puzzles! They're the best puzzles! They're the best puzzles because they don't tax your brain at all. Yay, we learned the architect's melody. I do have to say that one anime I really need to get back into is watching Digimon. Because I love Digimon. And I've watched Adventure 1, Adventure 2, and Tamers all the way through, and I watched it all the way through subbed. And there's some people who are probably thinking, oh, well, those are the only thing that you need to watch. Yeah, but for Digimon, I will make the exception for. I will sit through all of the bad shit, so you don't have to. Yay! Health. Fuck. Okay, I can't go down that way because this stupid thing's in the way. I probably should get used to playing this game with the Wanderer's Crest, because if I'm gonna play Hollow Knight, I should definitely get used to it. Don't know if I'm ready to fight Lace 2 quite yet. Wait, to the bench. The bench is down here. It kind of sucks that I went to all that effort to get the ruin tool and I forgot that I need craft metal in order to do it. I will probably go for it. If anything, I'm not exactly going to go back to the first file. There are some things that... Actually, there was something that I did on this practice file that... or on this file that... where I accidentally stumbled onto something in Biowater and I didn't explore it before, but it didn't really get me anything. The speedrunner achievement, that's gonna be a whole nother thing. Beating this game in 5 hours, like this file is on 16 hours, and I'm pretty much in position to beat it, but I spent so much. The other thing is that when I started playing this file, it was because I just wanted to play the game more, and I took my time with it. I didn't try to speedrun through it. So we'll see. I think there's a way for me to skip Lace, too. Or Lace 1, rather. Oh my god. Alright. Simple enough.
Chameleon.
Destino.
Hironare.
Eva Destino. Torokiba. Nera Nera.
Silk Heart. Get him up. Oh wait, yeah, Terminus. Come on. Oh, well, at least put me right there. The hunt for the cradle map is real right now. And it's right here. So I should have every map in the game, right? Because like I have the wisp ticket uncovered. I'm just thinking, do I have to explore the wisp ticket more in order to for it to actually count? Does it count? I already did that lore. The widows. Now that I have the map, let's see if I can access the fight. And if I can access the fight, then yeah, this oh yeah, Mountain Dew. Nectar of the Gods. So buy all of Chakra's maps, get all the maps in the game, buy her mapping stock. But find her bell in Greymoor? I think that's what I recall reading online. Let's see. Oh, I also have to do her quest. The Trail's End. By finding her in 14 different locations across Farloom, purchasing all her maps, and completing the quest in Biowater. This unlocks her as a boss fight / ally, rewarding the throwing ring tool. Find her locations, track her down across all 14 locations with the location in the upper part of Bellwater. With a final location in the upper part of Biowater? Complete the Trail's End after collecting all maps. The Trail's End quest will appear on the job board in Bellheart. Okay. What was with all the groaning? Meaning these requirements allows Chakra to appear and assist in difficult high-level fights such as the one in the High Halls. How? You have to beat the High Halls in order to get all the maps to... Typical fucking AI, bro. Bellheart, do the Trail's End. Okay, let's just see if that quest is available. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Because it's like you have to encounter her as well, and it's like I don't think I've encountered her everywhere. I don't even remember where everywhere you encounter her is. Because I know Bone Bottom, I know the Marrow. I don't think you encounter her in Deep. Wait, yes you do. In Deep Docks, yes. Aye, aye, aye. Oop, is this it? Yeah! There it is. Trail's End. Yeah, the Trail's End quest only appeared after I have all the maps in the game. So it's not possible for Chakra to help you in the high halls unless there's something I missed completely. But having Chakra help you in the high halls, that would be really cool. Not that I need it, because it's like so far I've beaten the high halls pretty convincingly every single time. Like I've shown it on the stream. I think I only died like one time on the Switch, on my Switch file, and I was like, okay, this is too much for me. But yeah, I guess we can go to Bilewater. And at this point, you pretty much just have to follow where her rings are. I think I actually could have tracked her using that ring. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Christopher Larkin, I think that's the name of this composer. He has a really interesting way with key signature changes. Props to him for that. Yeah, so if you see, I gotta show you this. If you see on Bilewater, there's actually a bench over there. That's what I discovered over there. I discovered this hidden passage that had a bench, an actual bench. Meaning that if you die on Grohl the Great, you don't have to actually start from the, you don't have to actually start from over there. You don't have to go all the way down where... if you die on Grohl the Great, you don't have to actually run all the way back from... Nope. Yeah, I was going the wrong way entirely. Fuck.
Friend.
I do have to say, if I ever decide to play this game with the Shaman Crest, it's going to be really weird getting used to not being able to heal in the air. And it's like if you try to heal in the air, it grounds you. So it's like if I try to heal and I'm over freaking muckroach water, that's, yeah. That's not going to be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Hornet-wielding needle. When Chakra decides to stop calling you a child.
Mi offende?
Cartena.
Kadastana.
Kietska. Cartena. Goralof. Herka.
Haspin?
I still really like how the game physics make it so that your jump actually, your fall speed actually increases because rain is falling on you. So that's something I just think is really cool. And it's a cool quality, and at the same time, it's not something that pervades in the game too much. So it's practically aesthetic. Ah, yes. So it was this spot over here. There's like a broken wall that you could break, or like a cracked wall you could break, and then it takes you all the way down here. And here's an actual bench. An actual bench. Not a fake one. And then it has this. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Which is fair. Pretty much every organism in Biowater here is a vicious, toxic, parasitic entity one way or another, so it only makes sense that they're endowed with hatred. Like, parasitism is rooted in hatred. It only makes sense. Although I'm speaking metaphorically. Like, metaphorical parasitism is rooted in hatred. Literal parasitism is just ruled in instinct. It's like, nah, I don't hate you, but it's like, I gotta live. And it's like, okay, but you're not gonna live because you don't serve a purpose. You're just a parasite. If you're a ringworm or anything, then it's like, you don't serve a purpose. You live just for the sake of living. A meek existence as a tapeworm, or a ringworm, or anything like that. Where the only way you can live is if you actively cause harm to other living things. Okay. YouTube video. Okay. It's right outside the halfway home in the Moorwing Arena? No, the Moorwing Arena is down there, right in front of Belhart. So I warped to the wrong place. Oh, I actually never went into the rat vents. Okay. Hornet-wielding needle. With my master's passing, I have resolved to improve my skills that in time I may match her prime. Much work I must do to achieve that goal. I have found this wide, bare stone-fine ground on which to train. Would you spar with me now? Raise that blade and test my rings. You may prove my greatest challenge yet. Not yet. Another time, Chakra. I am always eager to learn, but for now, my tasks call me away. Bakila. Answer to your tasks then. My rings shall await your return. Alright, so now we can actually fight Chakra, but before we can fight Chakra, I need to actually have my final form ready. And but not really my final form, but I just want to be ready, you know? So, craft metals. Bone Bottom, the Marrow, the Deep Docks. Oh, you can unlock the ornate door just to the east of the Forge Daughters using the simple key. Wait. Did I get this one already? I don't think I did. I think I got the one in Blasted Steps. Wisp Thicket. The Wisp Thicket. That's definitely one I haven't gotten, so we'll do that. Back to Greymore we go. Actually, no. Not back to Greymore we go. Who knows? Maybe we could just finish up Silksong tonight. At the pace that I'm going at, it's like, what the hell? Oh, I can't actually go through there. Okay. One thing for certain is that, like, if I intend to speedrun this game, I gotta get better at traversing this freaking game without opening up my map. Where did it say that this craft metal was? There's a hidden passageway. Wait, what? Go to the part of the Wisp Thicket that has ledges and netted structures. There's a hidden passageway at the top, so just keep climbing until you reach the cavern ceiling. The craft metal node is to the right. Okay, it's over to the left. I know that sounded really stupid out of context, but trust me, it makes sense. stupid whiz robes. I also just realized that the cogflies are probably not good here because they actually can't attack a lot of the enemies here. They actually straight up don't know what an enemy is over here. Fuck you. I forgot I didn't have injector bands. Wait, why the fuck is this not? Hold on. Over to the left, that middle area where there's a secret path. There's a secret latch in it. I know it's there. Ah, yes. I was hitting the wrong corner. And that's all I needed. So now we head back to Mount Faye. I know this isn't the way to Mount Faye, but I'm getting there. Hold on. And actually, I have another mossberry, so I could always get the druid's eyes. You know what? That is actually something that I can show on this stream. I haven't showed it off in the regular file because I didn't get the last mossberry on the other file. So let's show that off. Let's show off some more stuff. Where we go? Bone Bottom. Alright, so if you give her 3 moss berries and she gives you the druid eyes, you go around in the world and find 3 more moss berries, including the one in the memoriam and 2 in some other places that I forget. Oh, hold, the smell again. Stronger, stronger now. But still, young Set, listen to your sisters, little one, and grow. Oh, grow. Mm-hmm. Do they hurt you also? The visions? The stink? Nasty, horrible fruits. The pain. Enough berries. We need no more. For you, though, my one and only friend, my beloved, a reward. Your amulet. Let me transfuse. Yes, your amulet's tears will flow stronger still. So now we have the druid's eyes. You can hear it, yes? Listen close. Weak but precious. A pulse, a beat, faint, our very own. So the druid's eyes. Powerful amulet of protection formed by many from many moss berries. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. So the druid's eye only gives you like half a meter of silk every time you take damage. This one will give you like a full meter of silk every single time. So it makes it actually viable. Like the druid's eye by itself, it's like by the time you get the druid's eye, like you don't really have any other tools to equip. So yeah, there aren't really any other tools to equip. So it's like you might as well have it on, you know. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going to the marrow, but I guess I'm gonna find the fast travel through the marrow. Okay. The Bell Beast's original lair. The Bell Lair. The lair of the bells. So it's like the druid's eye is definitely not viable like later in the game, and in fact the druid's eyes are not viable at all if you just don't get hit, you know. And they're even less viable if you have the Reaper's Crest and you basically just get to heal your silk if you're good enough with making good use of getting some hits in after you heal with the Reaper Crest. So we're climbing up Mount Fate yet again. But no, the Druid's Eyes, they would actually be pretty viable now. But like I said, just don't get hit. Slick. I now have the Silk Shot. Ah! That was not a good idea. Also not slick. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. She actually turned her head in response to the noise. Okay, and then, okay. Maybe that was just timing.
Bobo, yeah.
Wait, a personal spa? Ooh, but don't need it. Alright. Now it's time for this chakra fight. But for this chakra fight, we shall not use minions. This will be a good, clean fight using my trusty gun and Chakra's trusty rings. No minions. Just me and her. Let's go.
Kietska.
We must never let our shells soften, or Farloom's sharp teeth will sink in quick. Would you duel with me, hornet-wielding needle? Together we shall sharpen one another's skill. Yes, let's do it.
Cadestre.
Gladly, Chakra. Upon this stone, let us test our shells. Damn. Dang. I didn't even stand a chance. What the fuck? You recover quickly. Already my ring marks have faded from your shell. If you are prepared, go. Goddamn. She rubs it in, too. Damn. It would be nice if I had the cross stitch.
Pura. Memido.
Yanara.
Poshanka.
I deflected the ring and it still damaged me? What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hello! Fidel Pinek.
Maybe my gun is just not. It was not worth it.
Va, va.
Da, Fenestra.
Poshanka. Pura. Ne. Sha.
Come. Oh my god. I don't know what any of her tells are.
Here. Gora los.
Kadastama.
Goro yoshke. Yes. Ku. Yes. Kusa. Yor. Yes. Yeah. Kraki.
Fuck.
Wishke.
That's fine.
Pushke. Push.
Fuck. Holy fuck.
Here. Yes.
Nesvir.
Puram Kika. Kusa. Kika. Kraki. Yeah, Yoshke. Ku. Kusa. Kusa.
She's so fucking fast.
Here, push. Kietska.
Wenera.
Kraki. Sha. Nemi kraki. Kusa. Kusa. Yes. Here. Kusa. Here. Kusa. Here. Kusa.
Fuck. Okay, I don't know like how to like do I like just outspeed her or do I just camp? It's like fucking chasing a metronome.
Nera Pashma.
Paspin?
Boro Yoske. Uske. Nemi.
God damn. This is actually harder than Lost Lace.
Hironare.
POSHANKA. Yoske. Uske. Nemi. Uske. Yoske.
Fuck. Magnetite dice. There is something else I need. Because I did just realize that I don't have, like, certain Vesta crests equipped. I don't have Vesta crests because I didn't go around and get any of the chapels. Attacks aren't going to be useful. Curve Claw. Threefold Pin. Cog Flies. I will not use minions on her. Threefold Pin, maybe. I kind of should have expected this fight to be pretty hard because I saw the way that she fought, and I'm just like, damn, she's all over the place. I'm glad that she's on my side. Oh my god. I thought that would tie.
Benny Frank.
Come on! She was that high up, I thought she was gonna come down.
Los kakor.
Megina Fora.
Kraki. Moshke.
Cadestre.
POSHANKA. Kika. Ushka. Husa. Push. Yoshke. Push. Ushka. Yes. Here. Here. Husa. Ushka. Yes.
Ah, god damn it. I was actually doing really well that time.
Kika. Nera Pashma.
Nesvir.
Kika. Here. Ne.
I fucking deflected that. Sure, okay.
Memido.
Yanara.
Buranki. Yoshke. Memido.
Oh my god.
Va, va.
Da, fenestra.
POSHANKA. Yoshke. Kraki. Yes. Kika. Yes. Yor. Yes. Here. Husa. Memi. Kika. Here. Yes. Yor. Push. Kika. Yes. Memi. Yoshke. Jor, push, ja, pura, push, me yoske, jor, ja, push, push, yeah, jor, me push, yeah, yoske, ja, push, me mikraki,
Oh, come on. It would be nice to have 8 masks for this fight.
kietska,
That's fine.
POSHANKA, ja, kusa, yeah, kusa, me mi, yeah, ja, me mi, yeah, kusa.
It would be nice to have cross stitch too.
Push. Ona moshke.
Kadastama.
Goro yoshke. Pusa. Kike. Yor me mi yoshke. Sho. Yor. Kike. Pushke. Sho. Pusa. Yor me mi pushka. Yeah, pushka me mi kraki. Yeah, pushka. Pusa. Sho. Yor me mi pushka. Yor. Pusa. Yeah. Sho. Yeah. Kraki. Yor.
Fuck that. Just
Yor.
the fact that I get this lucky with the fucking magnetite dice is impressive.
Yes.
Hasbin?
POSHANKA. Here. Pura. Ki. Yeah. Pushka. Pushka. Yor. Pusa. Yeah. Yes. Kika. Sho. Ku. Yor. Me mi. Push. Sho. Pura. Kraki.
Oh my god.
Me pushka. Here.
It's like trying to chase a metronome. It's like you're falling behind the like you're just fucked.
Hironare.
Goro yoshke. Yor. Yeah. Pushka. Kraki. Yor. Here. Yeah. Yoshke. Pura. Sho. Me mi pushka. Me mi pushka. Pura. Yeah. Pusa. Here. Yoshke. Pura. Pusa. Pura.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Push. Nieskares.
Tamiyan.
Kisha. Yeah. Yor me kraki. Yor. Yoshke. Sho. Ku. Kika. Me. Yeah. Kraki. Me. Pura. Sho. Yeah. Kraki. Kusa. Pusa. Here. Kraki. Ureka. Pushka. George. Yeah. Yoshke. Sho. Mieszko,
Buenera.
goro yoshke.
Fuck you! I didn't have any rings left. Ugh. I really fucking hate, like, this shit where it's like, you get hit once out of healing and it's like you just can't recover from it.
Nera pashma.
Miofene.
POSHANKA. Yoshke. Kika. Kika. Miushka. Kika. Kika. Kika.
That attack is the most bullshit because she can just like, she can either just run through or she could just hit you with the end of the attack like whenever she fucking wants.
Megina fora.
POSHANKA.
Oh my god. Fuck this. I can't believe that. She's off screen, she fucking hits me with a ring. Fuck you. Is this what it feels like? What it felt like when I was playing Smash Brothers with Kratos all the time?
Cadestre.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
That's fine.
POSHANKA! Here! Mieszko,
Yanara.
POSHANKA, me puszczę, kroki, puszka, Yoshke, puszka, puszka,
Come on, man. How did you lead that fucking shot? How did you lead that?
Jor, me mi do,
Benny Frank.
kraki, sha, ha, sha, pura, me kraki, kusa, me pushka, yoshke, sha, here, kusa, sha, pushka, here, pushka, pura, sha, kraki, yoshke, sha, here, kusa, here, sha, kraki, kusa. Jor, sha, kusa, me yoshke, ha, ku,
What the fuck?
Gora los.
Nesvir.
Puranki. Ku. Kusa. Kel. Hu. Kel.
Oh my god, why the fuck is she not dashing? Oh my god. That was an accident, but it probably was really cool. There we go.
POSHANKA. Giga. Los Kakor.
Well struck. To face the fury of your weapon in a true battle would be an experience indeed. I would gladly duel again if you have the time for it.
Fadastama.
Gora los.
So I could basically fight her whenever I want, which means that I can come back when... Do I come back stronger even though I beat her while I was weaker? Because, like, I was holding back. Like, I wasn't using cog flies. I wasn't... Just, like... I obviously couldn't use my Silk Shock. That's just because she was fast. That's just because she was... Like, I didn't have Vestacrests. Like, I couldn't, like... Not that it really mattered because, like, I swapped out the compass with the weighted belt, so... So yeah, that's really how you beat Chakra. You just kind of camp. You just kind of just camp and just deflect the rings. Well, I kind of went and got the Silk Shot for no reason, because really, getting this ending, it doesn't really matter what tools I have. So then the last thing I suppose to do would be to, go to the Whispering Vaults. And then the next time I stream this game, I'll kind of just go for the ending, and that's about it. Yeah, so, I guess if this is what we're doing, if we're finishing the game tonight, then, I should retitle the stream something. Alright. Whispering Vaults time. And Sherma will stay in the White Ward just forever haunted. Oh, I forgot to put my compass back on. I kind of need that, which... honestly, like... It's kind of weird. I have at least 100 hours of time spent playing this game. And... Huh?
Tamiayan.
Molina Molem.
Da, finish.
I have 100 hours of gameplay in this game. Over 100 hours now at this point. And I still need the compass in order to find my way around. Ain't that just a bitch? Yeah, because we're going down this way and we're trying to make our way to Biowater. Ouch. Ouch. I remember when I got spoiled on this thing that the YouTube video basically told me be careful when exploring in Biowater because you'll come across this weird bud thing. And it's just like, well, thanks for the spoilers, I guess, but this isn't even really Biowater. I mean, like, yeah, this is Biowater, but you can't, there's no way. There's no way you can't. You can't accidentally stumble across this fucking thing by exploring Biowater. It's not possible. This is only accessible through the Whispering Vaults. Alright, we abducted the baby. Ba 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 ba. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to be doing this. He's over in Shellwood. Like, this is what we're doing. And this is not where we need to go. In fact, that way is also not where we need to go. I know that way is a dead end. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the very last thing that I can stream in Silksong. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but it's probably gonna take me a bit. Alright. The time of birth approaches. The bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak, bug, strong and old. The time of birth is near. Aid now the final rite. Alright, let's do this. Let's get cursed.
昼なれ
Yeah, this is gonna be an attack pattern I'm gonna have to get used to, which really sucks. Oh my god. I really wish I knew where I was. Well, I guess I do like the double air attack, but... And I suppose I at least have the ability to claw line. But I can't claw line infinitely. Well, now that we're cursed, let's go fight Grandmother Silk. Hey, Frank. What are you doing, Frank? Franklin. Yeah, I do have to say this is going to be an interesting boss fight. That, like, while I have a, because it's going to be really unique. No healing, no tools, new attack pattern. This is this fight is not going to be easy. What the Come on. That's not a good start. Okay. Alright, here we go. Grandmother Silk. Let's see how well this goes. It's probably going to go horribly. Son of a bitch. Did I? No. What? Yeah. Right. Second phase. That was an interesting death animation. To die while cursed. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be a slow and steady wins the race. I hate this. I hate going slow and steady. Especially when I know I'm good at the game. At least I'm good at the game now. Alright, Frank, what do we got? Come on. Come on. Oh my god. That was terrible. That was absolutely awful. I do not like this. That's retarded. Holy, why? Why? Frank, can you not? All right, no fancy tricks. We're just gonna slow and steady this one. Come on. Fuck me. Frank. I'm not gonna lie, the concept of this boss fight, of this ending, is kind of retarded. You have to beat the final boss of the game using something that you've... using a crest that doesn't let you heal. Oh, come on. Oh my god, how do I dodge that? Oh, come on. That's not... I didn't press the B button! This game's on some bullshit. I did not press the B button. I really don't know what to do when she does that sweeping claw attack. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that was fair. I don't know what to do. This is... God, I don't... Fuck me. Up. The fact that she dodges so much is just infuriating. Now what do I do? What do I do here? The strategy, don't get hit. The strategy was to not get hit. God. Come on, what? Ugh, for fuck's sake. I had to get hit by that attack. I take it back. This thing does not have a decent pogo. This pogo is fucking retarded. What? Fuck that. Oh, I can jump over it. Okay. Come on. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Son of a bitch. I really hate this. I really hate this. Come! Oh! Oh my god, this is a 9-minute video. No, fuck that. I thought maybe it would give me some pointers on how to beat her while cursed, but it's a 9-minute video. Fuck that. We don't have time for that. The only time I do have time for that is when I'm waiting for her freaking boss time, for her boss to load. Wait, what did he say about the needle? No, I still have the hive steel needle. Stop fucking dodging. Piccolo would have loved you as a student. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a new one. Okay, so far so good. Come on. She's slipping. Oh, but what? But the fuck you mean? The fuck do you mean? I got ensnared by the second trap first. Tell me how that makes sense. Spoiler alert, you can't. That's retarded. God. Her constant dodging is so fucking annoying. The fact that you have a ton of fucking health and you dodge a lot, that's bullshit. What the... What the fuck do you mean I got hit by that? Fuck off. Fuck off. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? Alright, let's do this. Phase 2. Ah, I didn't see which knight it was, or which... Oh my god, did I do it? I think I finally did it. Yo, Ayush Chaudhary Shar, you picked the perfect time to join the stream. I just saw a thing. Oh. What even was that? That was unnecessarily difficult. But I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, what even was that? Bad ending. I mean, yeah, it's clearly not the desired ending, but it's a very special ending that the game wanted me to go through very, very special lengths to get. And that's all I get. Interesting. Unless there's something Hollow Knight related about it that I just don't know about because I didn't play frickin' Hollow Knight. The Knights of You. Okay, what do I get? What is my title screen? Or is the game broken now because I beat Grandmother Silk while cursed? Now your game is cursed and you can't do anything. Through the darkness and dangers you persevere. Thank you for... Even though... You fucking died at the end. I mean, we took Grandmother Silk with her, but, you know. Hey, look at that. 19 hours on this one file. No, I didn't play the original Hollow Knight. That's, Oh. Oh, okay. So Hornet and Lace's pin is there too. To let me know that, so that wasn't part of the okay, just putting you guys through all the aesthetics. And then Grey Root. I gotta play that one. That's what I want to do. That's what I feel like I have to do. Like, honestly, I really like this game, so I think I'm really gonna like Hollow Knight as well. So there's no question that I'm gonna be playing that one as well. Holy shoot, was that tough. Hopefully that also means that I'll be able to beat her easily all the other times I beat her. I don't even really have to... Oh wait, no, the speed runs. The speed run achievements, that's... So, I still need one more mask shard, a couple more spool fragments, some more secret achievements, a secret achievement, even though I got all the endings. What else is there a secret to? What other secrets are there? Well, in any case, that's it. And that's it for the streams. That's it. That's it for the Silksong streams. Because the only other things I have to do is collection for my own sake, for 100% completion. And honestly, that'd be the only point of watching is watching me get 100% and look up where everything is and just get it all. And that's not fun to watch. Unless you're using the streams as a guide to get them yourself, but let's just be real. You're not using these streams as a guide to get them yourself. You're using actual guides that are titled how to get this, how to get all these, how to get all the mask shards, how to get all the spool fragments, how to get Arby's. I'm sure there's something super lore significant about that curse that, like, I just don't know. I just don't know what it is. But it exists. Alright, so what's next? Probably Hollow Knight. That's probably it's either Hollow Knight or it's Sonic Frontiers. And it's because a friend of mine gifted me Sonic Frontiers. And when I played it very briefly, I did like that game. But I might just dive right into Hollow Knight. But final thoughts on Hollow Knight Silksong. This is the first Metroidvania game I played. This is the first Metroidvania game I've ever played. I don't really play Castlevania games or Metroid games. This is my first Hollow Knight game I've played. And honestly, I was kind of in love with the game even before I bought the game. When it got announced, and then after it came out, and I watched a couple of my friends play it, it looked like a game that I would really enjoy. And not only did I for sure enjoy this game, it actually surpassed a lot of my expectations. Your thoughts, you loved Sherma. I mean, Sherma is a lovable boy. Too bad I left him abandoned in the White Ward in that cursed ending. This game burrowed its way into my heart. This is one of the best video games I've played in a long time. And honestly, it's I have not gotten this attached to a video game since Assassin's Creed 2. It really did feel like there was so much heart and passion into this game. It's something that's very much missing from games these days. Like, sometimes games can be good. Games can be great. But it's a whole nother thing when a game is alive. But this game was straightforward. Mechanics were very simple. Mechanics were very smooth. The movement in this game is super smooth. There's so much to explore. The lore is deep. Well, the lore isn't deep, but I like it. Because they're just... It's not necessarily deep. It's more like just like, hey, this... It's a really good story, but it's not like super in-depth like Dark Souls, where you have to like purposefully hunt for it in order to find out like what's going on, or what, like most of the time in Dark Souls you're kind of wallowing around not knowing what the fuck is going on. You're just going from point A to point B. This game, on the other hand, does have a narrative direction. What I do also need to note is how much this game actually really shook up the industry. Because this is a weird time period that we're living in, where we feel like that there are no good games anymore. Because all of the AAA companies just don't seem to have any heart at all. Like, they're just all in it to make a quick buck. They're appealing to casuals who don't even like video games. They're giving like game journalists difficulties on video games. Because like they're catering to the reviews and they're banking on the reviews to sell. This game did not do that. This game did not bank on reviews. Team Cherry did not release this game early for the game reviewers to review it. And they specifically did it because they knew that game reviewers would probably struggle with it and give it a low score because of it. And they knew that they didn't need game reviews to actually sell this game. Hell, they could have sold this game for 60 bones if they wanted to. They didn't. They only sold it for 20. Like, this game is truly a passion project. And it's really easy to spot why. There's so much attention to detail in this game. So much attention to it that it's sometimes hard to notice. I've played some indie games in the past couple years. I played Bug Fables. I played Amori. But sometimes I kind of stick with like the streamlined like AAA title games because, well, one, Assassin's Creed is one that's near and dear to my heart, even though Assassin's Creed has been taking a roller coaster ride off a fucking cliff. Same thing with Halo. Nintendo's kind of doing the same thing, but not as bad. But the reason why this is an indie game is not a good selling point for me is because I grew up. Well, I was already grown up, but I distinctly remember the Minecraft era of video games, when after Minecraft came out, indie game development was all the rage. And it got to the point where people praised a game just because it was made by an indie game. And I've seen some pretty shitty indie games. So it kind of disaffected me a little bit. but I try not to hold it against. I try not to hold it against the game or the game developers, and this game would be a really good example as to why you shouldn't do that. That the next Hollow Knight will be free this year. The Sea of Sorrow DLC for Hollow Knight Silksong is going to be free. I will be playing that when it comes out. I'll probably be playing it day one when it comes out. Because for years I've been Let's Playing games, and then I transitioned into streaming games. And this is like the first video game that, like, in a long time that I've, like, actively wanted to play. It's not that I didn't like other games that I've been streaming, like Shadow Generations. It's just that I wasn't really motivated to play it outside of the streams. I wasn't motivated to play Amori outside of the streams. I wasn't motivated to play Bug Fables outside of the streams. Although, if I had a chance to play Bug Fables again in my own downtime, I'd probably do that. That one's a really good game. But dang, I really wish I would have finished this game sooner than I did. I really wish I would have started this game sooner than I did. I remember I scheduled some streams to start playing this game, but I got wrapped up in pool leagues, and it was interfering with my game streaming nights, and I couldn't get started on this game as soon as I wanted to. I wanted to get started on it, like, I want to say, like, as soon as it came out, really, like a week after, but it took me until October to start playing Silksong. Took me about 4 months to beat it. Like, technically I beat it back in January, and then I beat Act 3 a couple weeks back. I just had to make sure that my stream wasn't frozen. No, this game, it prides itself in being old school. It prides itself in knowing, like, at the same time being old school, also being able to appeal to the current modern audience. And I do really commend this game for the reckoning that it unleashed on the woke gaming industry. It wasn't necessarily anti-woke, but it was just a good game, and that's all you need to be. Honestly, like, if you don't really need things, we don't really need entertainment that's, like, mean-spirited and anti-woke and making fun of, like, blue-haired Karens. Like, just making a good game in and of itself is enough to piss off blue-haired Karens. This game was an experience. It wasn't just a game, it was an experience. I think the last video game I streamed where I actually played it in my downtime because I liked it so much, because I liked it that much, was Final Fantasy VI, which I believe I finished up 4 or 5 years ago. I would like to play other Final Fantasies, like old school Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy IV. But no, I don't know what else to say about this game other than to just endlessly praise it. I've spent so much time playing this game. I've spent so much time in my off time playing this game. I spent my Christmas vacation playing this game. I cosplayed as Hornet for Halloween. I'm probably going to be cosplaying again if I go to other cons this year. I have the needle and everything. Isn't that right, Frank? Frankie Frank. My redhead kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Woof, woof, woof. But yeah, as much as I would love to stream more Silksong, I don't have anything left to... there's nothing left to do. It's kind of sad that there's nothing left to do. The only thing that I can do now is maybe speedrun achievements. Maybe that would be worth seeing, maybe, but that would still take a lot of practice in my downtime to do. And I can still be happy just beating the game on a regular old playthrough at 98%. Because it means that I don't have much to do. I mean, I have a lot to do concerning other things that I just want to do for myself, for my satisfaction. Like filling out all the hunter's notes, the hunter's journals. Meow, meow, meow. Getting all the mementos. Getting all the achievements. There's still a secret achievement. I don't know what the fuck this secret achievement is. But if I look it up and it spoils me on something, oh well. Wait, this game actually had brightness adjustment? I do usually prefer games brighter than normal, but no, this game was perfect the way it is. I've gotten used to the Xbox One not allowing me to adjust the brightness ever since the Master Chief Collection. Master Chief Collection did not have brightness adjustment. Wait, what? Hear the hero's voice. I can turn that off? Why would I want to turn that off? Oh, because the knight doesn't actually have voice acting. That's okay. Well, yeah. This game is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10. Very easily. I can't give it anything else. This game is a masterpiece. And on that note, I think that's it. That's all there is. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you guys for watching the entire Silksong stream if you have. Thanks for accompanying me on this very fruitful journey through what will be remembered as one of the greatest classics in video game history. You guys all have a good night. Stay tough out there.